All right, we're looking at a 1999 Mercedes C230, so it's the C-Class compressor. And today we're going to be replacing the Purge solenoid sensor that's in the front right corner, driver's side corner of the vehicle. Here's your windshield washer fluid container, and right down in front of it is that Purge solenoid. It's right there. Okay, so how it mounts. This right here, you'll push in this clip to remove the electrical from the top. There's a little incoming hose there, a little outgoing hose over there, and then it just goes on right here with this little rubber grommet in the back. So you have to push a flat edge screwdriver in right here in this point in order to get it out. So let's go ahead and get this off the bracket, remove the two hoses, get this clip off of it, and we'll get this bad boy out of there. All right, I'm going to start by putting a flat edge screwdriver right back here on this rubber grommet, just to push it out a little bit like this, and then just lift up on the sensor, and it should come right out. And it does. It's a little bit stubborn. Okay. So there's nothing holding these hoses on here other than just the suction and some time. So let's get this off of here. There, so that ends off. Then we got the hose on the other side to get off. All right, so here's what the old solenoid looks like. We're just going to press this little piece right here and disconnect the electrical. And here's the old solenoid. All right, let's get that new one put on there. So here's our new part, and same thing. This part's going to go right down in the bracket right there. We're going to plug in our intake and exit hoses there, and they show the arrow. There should be an arrow, yes, right here. So this is the way the fumes from the tank are coming in on this side, going out that side into the engine. This particular Purge solenoid could be the reason for a lot of your 400 series error codes on your car, and it's not an overly expensive part. I'll put a link down below where I got this one from. Okay, something else to know. There's a lot of EVAP error codes that you can get in these two little rubber pieces right here. This one on this side, this little elbow here, and the little elbow on the other side. That's like a metal pipe that goes down right there. But this is a little piece of rubber here and a little piece of rubber here. They are known to wear out and be part of the leak problem that you can commonly find in the EVAP system. So just be aware that those can be two of your simple replacements to make sure that you're not getting error codes on the car. All right, I'm going to plug this one back in there. Back in on this side. And then back in on this side. All right, put it back on the bracket back here. All right, so the new part is in place. Just gonna check back in here and make sure I didn't loosen this up any. Nope. Okay, make sure this connection is nice and tight in there as well. Sorry to block your view there for a second, but looks like everything's back in there. The part's where it needs to be. And now I'm going to plug the wiring back in. It's right up here. Clicks right back into the top. Just hold it underneath there so you're not putting too much pressure on that bracket. Let's get it clicked back in there. Heard that nice click. It's back into place there, and you got a new Purge solenoid. Here again is that old one, and they do pretty commonly go bad. This particular car is a 99, not uncommon at all for this Purge solenoid to give out at some point, and you'll need a new one. Good news is, easy to replace and not an overly expensive part. All right, let's fire it up and see how she sounds. Okay, so what she was doing before, the engine would stall at low idle pretty easily, and now it's holding its low idle without any problem at all. So I had to say that made a nice improvement in the car. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, Country Shenanigans, where we do pretty much everything people out in the rural areas of America learn how to do themselves. Thanks again for joining us here on the channel.